right, folks. You know what time it is? It is 8 o'clock p.m. It is the midnight run, and once again, it's me, and it's VINCE. In case you're wondering, my robe is being cleaned, and I didn't wake up in time to actually get it dried out, unfortunately. I was pretty tired from doing a little bit of work, so I took a nap. I didn't even wake up until like 6:30. Crazy times here. Well, not all the time, Veganism Exposed. I hope you're doing well. I didn't see anything that Richard said about me being triggered or anything in that video. He was just mainly talking about someone else. But yeah, I woke up at like 6:30 because I was just real tired. And I'm still sore from my training session the other day. So, yep. But a lot of things going on. But the big news is that pretty much all of my affiliate sites are now automated. So I don't have to fool with them as much. It'll only take about maybe 2 minutes at most to, maintain them. Maybe 2, maybe even less minutes. But it's only costing me like 3 cents a day for AI automation. So, we's good. We's good. But other than that, some concerns have been brought up to me about the mints and everything like that. So what I'm going to start doing is culling in some videos of mine from the vault, along with personally putting out my own set of mints approved videos. And I'll put that in between if we have just a regular video, just to keep the show minty, and stuff. We will start out with Big Rob Fitness. We're going to do one of his videos, and then we're going to start reviewing and reacting. But, of course, we got to get the show started off right. Tell me, folks, what do y'all... Well, and I've been forgetting about doing this each night, but tonight I have a Nicaraguan cigar. I actually have fresh brewed Cracker Barrel coffee. I've not even tasted it yet, so... Hey, Transformation, what's up? That's good. It's not as good as my other coffees. It's a generally flavored one, but it's still good. Yes, sir, indeed. But yeah, we've been we're gonna make sure we keep the show minty, because people have mentioned it to me, but it's quite fine, Hey, Pugman, what's up? It's probably because we did a show yesterday. That's probably the reason. But yes, it is Friday. And I got some pre-made videos because I'm going to be tied up this weekend. I'm going to take a little break, essentially. So, Dale needs to win his... He needs to win a national qualifier, and then he can turn pro, which is, at his age, that's, unless he competes in the Masters and somehow pulls something out, so. Oh, I was watching the debate, Veganism Exposed. When I woke up at 6:30, I had it playing on the TV while I was getting prepared. But we'll check out the end point of it there. But what are you folks drinking and smoking out there? Tell me in the comments below. Let's see. All right. What are you folks drinking and smoking? Tell me in the comments below. And we're going to go ahead and get started with one of my Mints approved videos. Just to get things started out right, you know. And then we'll do the reaction videos, and I'll put those in, I'll drip those in as it comes along. Comprende, amigos? Yes, indeed. Yep, I see the videos. I don't smoke because of asthma, but I gotta drink a smoky whiskey. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we're gonna get it started off right, trust me. Okay. I mean, we gotta balance everything. I mean, it's a react video, that guys. So, some things will be minty, others won't. That's why I'm gonna throw in some of my choice cuts there, in other words. The premium stuff, you know. But no worries, folks. I got you all covered. Ooh, this one, we'll do the... I'll do this one from 2018. That one was a good one, if I recall. Cigarettes and Monster Energy drinks for pending heart attack. Frank from the gas station. What's up, man? But yeah, I'm gonna I've already made a couple of other videos, including some for the new channel that I have. Plus, I'm selling a couple of things. So, since it's been so busy, you know, I gotta unbusy myself, in other words. And then Monday, we're gonna start playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I think. I think that'll be a good game to start off. Number one, because I haven't really played it in a while and I never beat the game. And two, you know, watching people get beat by baseball bats, you know, that's always good mints. But I'll try to keep it as funny as possible. I didn't know veganism donated to 2 a.m. vegan. I did not know that at all. What was I going to put in? Yeah. See, I forgot what I was going to be doing here, so... I told you guys I just woke up at like 6:30. That thing's gotten a little blurry. Come on, camera. Quit messing with me tonight. How can I afford a smoky whiskey if... I mean, what's the name of this whiskey, veganism? Oh yeah, one other thing. Since the vegans want to call us carnies, from now on we shall refer to vegans as garden gobblers. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to refer to vegans from now on as garden gobblers. I think that's going to be a good idea. Why is that coming in blurry all of a sudden? Well, mighty odd. I guess it'll clear up in just a minute. That's looks like it's coming from the site or so. What happened to Blaha and his hooker? I mean, there's nothing to follow, Antonio. There wasn't. There's. I don't really have much of anything on that. You know. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, investigating Blaha has to be a 24-hour job. I would have to be a private investigator or PI. But you know, I got some people sicked on them there, so we'll and they give me updates whenever Blaha does something real stupid, you know. So we got that in the bag, folks. Believe me. But with that being said, we're going to start out with a Big Rob Fitness video, a classic from 4 years ago, one of my all-time favorites, just to get things all nice and minty. But first, we gotta light the cigar. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to take my sweet lovin'? I'm just messing, folks. Because it's been a good day. Sunshine, baby. Yeah. I have never met King Kamali. I ran by his table, but I never actually talked to him. I mean, I chatted with him a bunch on the old Muscle Mayhem forums back in 2001. Even though I haven't met him, you know, that would be someone that I correspond with, email. I'm still one of his friends and stuff, so I always say hey once in a while to him and everything. Kamali's an alright guy. I don't know why, you know. He's an alright guy. I think Kamali's more known for his rivalry with Craig Titus than actually competing. But, you know, in this life, you got to be known for something. I mean, it's not like I did well in bodybuilding. In fact, I did horribly in bodybuilding. But it doesn't matter how horrible you turn out, you know, in bodybuilding. You know, you have to make lemonade out of lemons, you know. So, all right, folks, let's get started with some Big Rob. Check this one out.
Oh, I think we're gonna be invited by somebody that was surprised that we're gonna be invited by.
Hey, Joe. Joe, did you hear me? I'm here.
Loud and clear.
How's your family? How's your parents doing? I hope they're doing okay. Okay. So what is going on? You're saying I'm saying stuff about your family, and you're calling me a sand nigger. What's that? And you weren't spelling right. Were you in your right straight state of mind? So you're calling this Ron Harris a racist, and you're calling me a sand nigger. Who's a racist? That's right. Don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. That's exactly what I want you to do. You're a coward. You're a sissy. You're a coward. You knock on my door and run. What a coward. You are a coward. You are a racist. Are you jealous because I have more than you? Are you what are you jealous of, Joe? What are you jealous of? Don't say nothing. That's right. You can't say nothing. You can't defend yourself.
Oh, Pugman, sorry I didn't see that one. I have never donated 1 penny to 2AM Vegan. All he does is copy Vegan Gains' videos. I've donated to Vegan Gains in the very past, but that was only just to challenge him to a debate, which worked. But I've never donated to 2. I wouldn't even see. I wouldn't see why someone would donate to 2AM Vegan to begin with.
For what you did, you're going to lose all your sponsors. You're going to lose all the companies that do they know that you're calling me a sand nigger for no reason? Good. Do they know? Why would you call me that? 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 I'm happy. I hope you have every sponsor in the world. Why would you call me that? Why would you say I said anything about your wife? Why would you lie? Why would you say I said anything about your wife? Why would you lie, Joe? Why would you lie? See, you can't say nothing. You can't defend yourself. For what you said, there's no excuse. That is truly a low life. You said I said something about your family. I didn't say shit about your family. You called me a sand nigger and did this Order 66. Wow, they call me. What a coward. You're a former policeman. You're a former policeman. You have nothing to say. Keep your mouth shut. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. You're a racist. You're jealous of Ron Harris. Ron Harris is the kindest, nicest person. He never said one thing.
Me and Rob Harris has made up since then, but, Big Rob never knew the dynamics behind the scenes or anything.
I never told you. You told me. You put up that thumbnail. You're the racist. You're the racist. Not Ron Harris. You are a racist. You called me a sand nigger. What is that? It doesn't make me anything. It doesn't make me less of. I'm proud to be Arab American. Look at my house. Look at my wife. Look at my cars. Look at my life. Who are you? That's right, guys. See? He can't say shit. He can't say shit. You guys are going to follow this 5'7", 175-pound loser. This guy is a loser. He was a police officer that's harassing wife and kids. He's making threats to my wife and kids. Making threats to wife and kids. A policeman, a former policeman, a racist policeman that looks 70 years old, that's jealous of Ron Harris. You would not say that to my face. I guarantee it. You would not say nothing to my face. $25. That video's not going anywhere, my friend. You're ashamed. You're ashamed. You cannot say nothing. You cannot say nothing. You can't even spell. You were so intoxicated, and your painkillers that you're abusing after your surgery. You're abusing painkillers. They're fucking up your brain. You can't say nothing. You cannot say nothing. Just sit there and keep your mouth shut. You understand? We're going to be dealing with you. Okay? We're going to be dealing with you. You. And don't lie. I never said nothing about your wife or anyone in your family. You're a liar. Ron Harris is racist? You're calling me a sand nigger? Ron Harris is racist? You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a failure. You get on the show talking about cocaine, sticking shit up your ass, your prostate. You're a sick man. Talking sick stuff about your personal life. What kind of man are you? You're not a man. You're a coward. You're a 5'7", 170-pound coward. You're a sissy. You're a sissy. So what are you going to do when you see me at the Arnold? Are you going to run? Are you going to run? Guys, he can't say nothing. He's a racist. He can't say nothing. He's jealous. This is why they've been ganging up on me, because I'm a successful Arab American. He can't say nothing. He can't say nothing. See? He can't defend himself. So you have nothing to say. That's right. I want you to sit there and keep your mouth shut. You understand me? Keep your mouth shut, little man. Or I'll shut it for you. I will shut it for you. Keep your mouth shut. You understand? You're so jealous of Ron Harris, you're going to pop, man. He told me he ignores you. You keep calling, sending him harassing, stupid messages. He's ignoring you. He's a big man. He works for MD. What do you do? What do you do? You call people, you're a racist. That's all you are. You made Ron Harris a racist. He never said shit about Arabs or anything. He's never said shit. All you did, you're the one. You can't even defend yourself. Man, I'm going to stay on YouTube, and I'm going to make it to the top, little bitch. And when I see you at the Arnold, you better run. You coward. Did you used to take people to jail and keep their drug money and keep their drugs when you go in a... Of course you did. You're a bum. You're a bum. Someone to say the things you said and to lie will do anything. You will do anything. Of having me on your show. Big Rob is on your show. This is the last time you'll ever see me on your show. So guys, this guy can't defend himself. He can't even write. Like others said, he's a hack writer or whatever. He doesn't know what that's...
Yeah, Big Rob is way out of the know. He doesn't know who called him a sand nigger, but I do.
Why they fired him. That's why they fired him, okay? No one could stand him, okay? He was doing shit at work that the guy, I'm not going to get into it, but he's done a lot of bad shit, guys. You're a filthy person, Ron. I mean, Joe Patiro.
I remember this here. Before this actually happened, Joe came to me and said, I'm going to punk Big Rob next time he comes on, and he's going to say, and he was just going to let him rant and everything. Now, Big Rob Fitness used to actually get money from, used to actually technically work for Joe, actually. Most people don't know that. But he's completely out of his league as far as to who did what. But he's so angry that he calls him Ron a couple of times.
You're just so jealous, man. You're just so jealous. Why don't you show me you working out, or show me your house, or show me, instead of just talking about sticking shit up your ass. You're a man. You're a man. You're sick. Have some self-respect. There's kids watching, asshole. I don't want to ever hear you say anything like that. Last time, I'm warning you. You better clean up your act. If not, I'm going to see you soon. I'm going to see you at the Arnold. So you have nothing to say about the racist things you said and the lies you said that I said about... I don't even know your family. I wouldn't dare say anything about someone's family. Even if I knew them, because I'm a man, I don't do that. I don't do that bullshit. God forgive you for the things you did. God forgive you for the things you did. Anyone could get Jason Genova to order 66. So what? You just turn your phone off. Please keep it coming. Keep the publicity coming. You're a coward. You're a fake person. This is all going to catch up to you, Joe. Hasn't it? Haven't you?
I don't think he's a homosexual, but he is a whiner.
You've been fired? Hasn't it caught up to you? Are you even making $4,000 a month off this? So, guys, you come to this show to see this guy keep his mouth shut. You know why? Because he can't defend himself. There's no excuse. You have 100 viewers because of me. Because of me. The guy they love to hate, but they're just jealous haters, man. People don't like when they see Arabs doing well in this country. I'm doing fucking awesome, bro. I've had so many businesses sold, made money, startup businesses sold them, made money. I do what I want, how I want, and when I want. What do you do? You were pretty messed up on Saturday. The things you were saying, that's pretty fucked up, man, to call me what you did. That's pretty fucked up. It doesn't affect me in any way, but affects you. It's going to catch up to you, your reputation, whatever's left of it. Make it apply, saying I talk about your family. You're a fool. Make it apply that I called the police on you. What kind of lie is this? Why would you lie about that?
What's up, troll? We just getting the party started, and then we're going to do some react videos.
Let's see what time I have a meeting in a little bit. So he's not going to say nothing, guys. Case closed. He knows he's wrong. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is called giving someone rope. It's an interrogation technique that many people think that they could talk loud in the city can get away with. There are many ways to get people to hang themselves.
Folks, every once in a while you get a bad cigar. This one is a bad cigar. I'll be right back, folks. Ugh. Well, it was a new Cuban cigar. It started out okay, but I knew something was wrong with it. So we're going to go with a Mark Twain instead. My God. Ugh. Every once in a while you get a bugger. Well, I only smoke the fancy cigars whenever I'm at a cigar house nowadays. Plus, I've not been smoking much. What probably happened is because I'm smoking a whole lot less, I may need to change some of the packs in there. So, it may not be properly humidified. Either that or that one was a dud. Much better. All right, next video. So let's go ahead and check some of the reaction videos, see what we got here. Oh, that was a name brand. That's the name of the cigar. It was a Cuban sandwich, actually. It's made from a premium cigar. That's what I've been using lately in order to save on money. Because money has been real tight lately, folks. I'll be honest with you. The reason being is what I've been doing, thanks to Pugman and a couple of other people that's donated, what I've been doing is I've been putting it back not only on the website, but in some other projects to where if everything works out well, because I was going to originally get another job or so forth. I was going to take up this customer relations position. What I'm actually thinking about doing is just doing everything full time. So in order for me to do that, you know, I'll need to have a sufficient amount of passive income that I'm comfortable with.
It's already 10:30. We've been awake since 8. Haven't had anything to eat. I'm starving. Okay, some people aren't concerned with their catabolism. I see. But 1,000 calories in the milk jug. Let's see how many. That's
1,000 calories? Oh, man.
64 grams of fat.
Thank you.
We should probably add these up and we'll splice, whatever. We'll see. 240 grams of carbs. And then what? 70 grams of protein.
Yeah, Troll Zone, that cigar was a dud. You know, it was just a dud. It was heating up too hot, too, as well.
So I'll just drink this on the way home.
Mike, let me out.
Yeah, let him out of here.
Yep.
Not an animal, I'm not going to chug it, but I'll sip on it. Alright, so the quart of chocolate milk is clearly empty. It's been about, I don't know, an hour-ish since then. So, what time do you think we're going to lift?
Whatever you want, Sam. You can go after this meal or the next.
He has a really nice house. It's a very nice house. I'm not sure if it's his parents or something, or if he's sponsored by a company that helps subsidize it or not. Either that or he may have a pretty good job.
Yeah, probably after this one's fine. It'll be enough carbs. Usually I like, I don't know, maybe if I'm trying to gain weight and I want to be really full, I'd say at least like 300-400 carbs before I'd want to lift.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like,
Hey, look, they put Big Rob Fitness on a box. Stop!
usually when I'm working, right, I'm up at like 6:30, eat throughout the day. You know, by the time it's like 2, my day's already halfway done. I'm probably like 500 carbs deep.
Yeah.
So I think just a big ass bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and milk will be perfect.
So 400 grams before training.
Probably 50-ish during, and then 100 post.
So let's do the math.
Hey, fat man, what's up?
I should probably look at the English side, not the Spanish side. So 33 grams of carbs in one serving. That's 1 cup.
Mm-hmm.
So we need 33 divided by 400.
Well, there's already 240 done.
So you got so you're saying 400 calories?
No, I'm saying carbs. But in this, there is 240.
No, there wasn't. Oh, there was too.
8 times 30.
8 servings. Fuck, there's 240 grams of carbs in this?
I was kind of surprised. I was surprised more by the 80 grams of fat.
That didn't surprise me. It's whole milk.
Fuad's known for eating very high calories, so obviously it's rubbed off on Sam.
He's like surprised by the fat.
It seemed like there'd be less, but
Okay, so when you say I like to get 400 grams in before I train, you don't mean the pre-meal. You mean total before you train.
Total. Yeah.
So you get 240 there, so you need another 150 here. Is what you're trying to get?
Yeah, but I'm not really like that specific about it.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So 150. So even if you said 100, you need 3 for 150 is 5 servings.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, do it up. 5 servings of cereal before we train, Paul.
5 serves. I'll try just the macros on that. How many carbs is that? 33. It's 150.
Yeah, let's add it up. Always gonna have a food scale. I mean, you can. Most of these, they say to measure it out by the cup.
Yeah, you should be exact with that.
That's just such a hassle to me. Like, why would
You don't want to have 10 more grams.
You don't want to have too much cereal.
Well, why do I want to scoop it out if I can just pour it out and see the number right there in front of me?
Do you eye every cereal or do you actually measure it?
No, we measure it.
Yeah, measure it. Yeah, like
Get a scale.
Oh, I didn't know that you were using that for the cereal. I thought it was for the meat later or something.
No,
that's for everything.
it's for everything.
I gotta measure everything.
Bro.
Alright, so let's see again.
More shakes. There you go. That's wonderful.
Yeah, oh, close enough. So 169 grams, serving 41, so it's about 4.
Yeah, I know.
And then
I only put this. I want to
zero it out. Just pour in
No.
however many grams of milk. Probably 4 cups, so that's.
Well, he's working for a pro card. This is bodybuilding, folks. It's not tiddlywinks or anything. It's drugs, So, you gotta risk your neck a little bit in order to get that pro card. Non-negotiable.
What? 960.
Sorry, you just had a liter of chocolate milk? Yes. Shouldn't take that here. About that milk.
I guess I'm just used to
I
it.
guess so.
Yeah, perfect. Sit here for like 20 minutes, scroll on TikTok, and this will just disappear.
So do you let that get
Yeah.
bushy, or do you eat it while it's crunchy?
I mean, I don't want it to be like.
Slop.
Yeah. If I get to the slop level, I'm gonna take it too long to eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I gotta catch up.
Oh, I already put it. I put the milk away. Whoops.
I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I got different milk than you anyway.
No, yeah.
He's got 40-year-old man.
Lactose free. Oh, fucking! I'm saving you guys. If I drink whole milk,
Oh, this
I'd be shitting my pants the whole workout.
This house won't smell good.
All right.
Get to it.
Doing Sam's diet today. I'm gonna see how good my workout is after eating cereal. I've never had cereal before a workout.
Oh, yeah? Really?
No. Usually cereal for me is
He is. I mean, I especially like those ceilings. His parents have a really nice house. They have style.
a snack. So it's like my cheat meals are always later in the day.
Oh, sure.
That's his trainer.
How many grams is this?
I did 160-ish. Yeah, it's weird, right? Just do the milliliters.
No, grams. Are you sure it's 160? You measured wrong. You used milliliters.
Well, it's the same thing.
Is it?
A milliliter of water is a gram.
Oh my god, this guy, see?
You learn.
He's right. That's engineering for you.
A milliliter of water is 1 gram.
Yeah, because a liter of water is a kilogram.
Is it?
That was like the original measurement.
Smart kids, they don't take the word.
That's Fuad. That's not his dad. You know who Fuad is.
Paul fancies himself.
I love the numbers.
Fuad is his sponsor and his trainer, folks.
Mathematically,
Yeah.
he's.
Sam's University student, I'll take your word for it.
I'll just say I know my way around a scale.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
His parents are affluent, but judging by the house, they're not millionaires or so. But they are well off. I mean, they may have $1 million in the bank or $2 million, but that is about a $500,000 house.
So 160?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, upper middle class.
I learned something new today. I didn't know 1 milliliter was 1
And the way you can tell is those cabinets are still pre-made. They're not custom.
gram.
I know I do. You're gonna fall asleep right after that.
That's right the fuck out.
Just farting and sleeping.
You guys just go train.
That's all he's gonna do.
I'm gonna sleep. I told Sam I would do his diet, Paul. I'm not like you. You backed out. You backed out before you even started.
I didn't back up.
Well, are you doing it?
Well, breakfast, so I have specifically what I have.
Oh, so you backed out when it. So you backed out when it suits you.
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up later again.
The face on the back of the box will be you on the toilet later.
I'm gonna be fine.
Did you see it?
No. Maybe a little bit less habit.
Yeah.
Did you measure the milk too?
Yeah, it was 4 cups for me.
Oh.
But you didn't do milliliters. Like you didn't measure it on the scale?
Yeah, I measured on the scale. I just zeroed it out.
Yeah.
Thank God you got lactate.
What the fuck?
I've never been a big fan of weighing out the food so much because in this particular way, because you have to weigh the bowl first before the cereal.
Oh wait, I think it's doing something.
Is that 0? There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
So how many?
4 cups.
4 cups, so 960.
Shit.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me. It's fucked.
Dude, 960 is retarded. I'm not putting that much milk.
all right, you can do less.
No, it's like it's not even. It won't even be enjoyable. It's like soup.
Yeah.
I'll do half. I'll do 450. Dude, look at it's already. It's gonna be. It's not gonna be enjoyable. It's too like I don't like.
Okay, you enjoy yourself.
I'll drink. You know what? Just to be fair, I'll drink the other 450.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, here. Just so I'm not pussying out. But I want to enjoy my cereal, so I don't want to make it like soupy.
Yeah. That was like. Holy shit. As long as you get it down, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I thought the enzyme thing.
You're not even doing it. You don't.
What happened to the enzyme speech?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't go for fucking liquid.
Well, you're chewing the cereal. I can feel enzymes being released right now.
Well, Troll Zone, I've sold equipment for a $10,000 gym. $10,000 actually isn't much for a fully stocked home gym. You would need at least 20 or 30,000. At least 20 or 30,000. 10,000's on the low end.
You know what? I don't know. You know, I'm going to go. You just film Sam. I'm not going to be part of this.
You should have had to drink full.
You don't get to. You're not even doing this. You don't even get to speak. You know how long it's been since I drank a glass of milk?
Me too.
Yeah.
Since you were a kid.
Seriously, it's been like you know what? When I was trying to get big when I was younger, I would do a lot of my protein shakes. I would do with milk.
Arnold used to say milk is for babies.
Yeah, well, I drink beer too, so don't worry about it.
They also got ramen noodles in the back. That's kind of weird.
I drank both. Did enough drinking. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I never ever liked milk, so I never drank it like by itself. But I would drink milk with my shakes just to get the extra calories.
Isn't ghost milk lactose free?
I don't know what ghost milk is.
Ghost milk? It's milk from a goat.
Oh, goat.
They said ghost milk.
That's what I thought.
Goat.
We all thought you said ghost, by the way.
I might have.
Troll Zone, it really depends on what type of home gym you're building. You can build one for as little as $2,000, but it's all dependent upon, exactly what equipment you have. If you use free weights instead of machines, it's definitely going to be a whole lot cheaper.
Shitty part of the meal down first because I don't like milk, so I'm gonna have to fuck this. I'm literally chugging this for you. Probably gonna throw this up.
Me and Fuad hasn't exactly got along. I mean, we're not friends or enemies or anything like that. We have our creative differences.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, already.
All right. Now I can enjoy my cereal. There's still too much milk in here.
Yes, you will. Well, at least one neutral.
It's that bad?
Do you eat all that on leg days? Like before you squat doesn't bug you?
I mean, any lifter worth their salt should know to go to the bathroom pre-legs. Right. Like I've come close once on a leg.
Troll Zone, go to bodysolid.com. If you want to buy some Body Solid equipment, I'll give you a good deal on it. I'll give you a Piss Troopers deal. Just check out bodysolid.com or go to Caliber Gym. But I'm an authorized Body Solid dealer, so if you pick out some pieces, I'll give you an excellent deal on it. Scout's honor.
Press.
Shit yourself.
I thought something was coming out. But every time I squat, like, I'll finish hamstrings first. So I've kind of got a little bit of a transition period in the workout.
Yeah.
That's a perfect 5-minute break if I feel something brewing. Because that,
I've never
I
had
would
to
hate
shit
that.
during, but right after, within an hour post-workout, I'm stopping. For sure. Look like when I trained.
Huh. Weird. For me, it's always like, it's got to be the caffeine in the pre. Every time I get to the gym.
Once it kicks in.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do.
That's when my stomach will start brewing.
Yeah, caffeine issue, that shit.
Yeah.
Chad, I get the shakes when I'm in a calorie deficit diet. I get the shakes really bad.
I'll probably do that across like maybe 5 or 6-ish.
Yeah, folks, if any of y'all are interested in buying any Body Solid equipment, come to me directly. Find whatever you want and then come to me and I'll make a good deal with you guys. Because I'm an authorized dealer for Body Solid. Recently set back my account last year. But prior to that, I sold Body Solid equipment for like 15 years.
Because like, the post-workout shake, it's like 2 scoops of protein and then, 100 grams of the cluster dextrin. That's not really a meal.
Yeah.
That's 600 calories.
But it's, yeah, right, which you can't discount either. But yeah, you're right, it's not really a meal. Do you count that as one of your meals though, or no?
I mean, I guess I don't really count
Hey, Joel, what's up? We're watching some Sam Sulik.
meals.
Okay. So you're just trying to get the calories
It's
in.
actually a pretty interesting video.
Whatever it is, okay.
Like, that's what I'm really tracking.
Are you in a bulk phase right now?
We're getting near the end of it.
Yeah.
I love that view. I really do.
How much weight did you gain this bulk?
I was like I think the lightest I was around like Christmas time, it's like 229, 228. And then now like, 240. I would bounce around like 247, 249.
Nice.
So, solid change. I'll see how lean I get on on this cut. I'll probably only do it for like 2 months or so.
Yeah, just like a little mini cut.
That's usually how I end up doing it. Because like every time I diet, or like diet down, the point isn't really to like get on a show. It's almost just like a break from the bulk.
Okay.
Kind of recalibrate, get rid of some excess body fat,
Okay.
and then put it on again.
And then you find that you get a good response again after that to start bulking again?
Yeah, so it ends up being like the bulk gains this much weight, cut down, but it's still more than before.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So every time it's just more and more growth.
After you mass, do you go into like a maintenance calories for a little bit? Or do you normally just go straight into a cut?
Nah, usually it ends up being like straight into the cut. Like there'll just be one day.
Now Sam's doing the right thing. He's getting all of his he's getting all his carbohydrates in the morning. That's exactly what I generally do. And then I, for the most part, lay off carbs at night. I don't eat carbs usually after 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay, well, drop it to 2,500. I don't really taper down. Like dieting down. I don't know. I just don't mess with it. Like it's not like I jump down to with my calories.
Oh, okay.
Like I always hear people talking about how they'll sort of drop it like 500.
Right.
Maybe every week until they get to like their deficit that they like.
Right.
I just kind of want to jump right into it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. As long as you're eating your protein and you weren't like if I bulk for just a month, those first 10 pounds is just water and carbs,
right.
nothing.
Yeah.
So if you bulk for long enough where you've actually built some tissue, I think jumping straight into the diet phase, you're not going to lose any of that.
Right, yeah. You kind of grow into your weight that way a little bit, I guess. So you do cardio at all?
I've been trying to do it like pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Right in the morning. Just 30 minutes on the seated bike.
Okay.
I posted a community post on the YouTube channel asking how many people are doing their cardio consistently. So consistently, I mean, for some people that's maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
But it was 30% said they did, and 70% said they just didn't.
Really?
And it was like Like, it was a big poll. It was like 60,000 votes.
Yeah.
So I'm always, like, pretty much at the end of all my videos, I'm fucking calling people out for not doing the cardio.
I'm in that 70%.
Oh, wow.
I always skip that cardio.
You always do it or always skip it?
I always skip it.
Oh, my God. I like it.
The older I've gotten, where time is more of the essence, you know, it's the first thing that I'll cut out. I shouldn't do, but I do.
It's nice. I have one of the little seated bikes. Not like an industrial one, but, you know, you sit down and just pedal.
Yeah.
I've got that at the apartment.
That's if you want to get your pro card, you gotta go all the way. You know, I don't see why people get on him for using steroids. He's trying to be a body. He's trying to get his pro card. You know, the game is the game, folks.
Tool.
Okay.
I meant to bring it back with me, but when I moved out, we didn't do a U-Haul, so I left it because I'm going back to the same apartment next year.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that kind of, if you have one at home, like if you like the treadmill,
Yeah.
that saves you the trip.
Yeah.
That's definitely worth it.
How long do you normally wait to let this digest till you go train?
I'd want to wait at least an hour and a half. Like, an hour would be kind of pushing it, and any less than that, depending on the lift, it would probably mess with me.
You're like you start getting ready for the gym after an hour and a half, or like you're at the gym ready to go
I don't
out?
know, like hour and a half would be like me leaving towards the gym. Like, anything less than that, this would definitely be messing with me.
And you take your pre-workout on the way, or?
Yeah. I'll take it, like, depending on how far the gym is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's 5 minutes, then I'll just drink the pre at the house.
Okay.
But if it's like 30, you know, then I'll just drink it on the way. I feel like if you drink it right before you start, your first like 5 sets, it's still kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That just seems foolish.
Me and Fu sip on ours, talk for half an hour, then we shrink.
Yeah.
More like an hour.
Or an hour.
Eating is not the fucking hard part. It's
Is this song good by this rapper?
She's with a $3 donation. Let's see.
Who don't?
I somewhat agree that guy. It's not the type of music I would listen to, but he's got bars. I will give him that. You can clearly understand what he's saying. The nose rings look a little Liberace-like. I mean, it's sort of like, it's sort of tribal, to be honest with you. You know, I'm an American. Just because my ancestors are from Africa doesn't mean I'm going to put a bone in my nose or anything like that. But he has some talent. I will give you that. But again, thanks for the donation.
eating foods that will allow you to train properly. And
I never have a weight goal, Psycho. I just want to be healthy for the most part. And if I get really healthy, then I'll compete again.
at one point in my life, this was normal. As you progress,
The biggest issue is my test levels. Even though I'm on TRT right now, it's going to take months before it gets back to normal. Right now, it's at like 500.
as you progress, you reach a point where stuff like this starts to hinder you instead of help you. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have put all the milk in there. Because this milk's delicious.
It's flavored.
Yeah, all the fucking sugar in it.
The sort of the way he's doing stuff, does it remind you of like when you started? Like, what are some differences that you can say that like?
Honestly, Mike, it's exactly the same. The training is the same. It's just reckless.
Takashi is a snitch. Doesn't matter what he produces. He's a nobody.
With passion. It's not about.
We haven't got the Richard.
It's not about
yet.
being perfect. It's about instinct and feel, which I love. The only thing I would caution him with training is not to change anything because anybody said so. Because if it's working and you're building muscle and you're growing, then who cares what anybody says, in my opinion. Results speak louder than anything else.
Yeah, he's right about that. A lot of people that get into training, they hear everything from everyone, and then people try to give advice, not so much as far as to actually help them, but just to prop themselves up as some sort of trainer. So if training works for you, then it works.
The only reason there would be any caution in his training is I suffered a lot of injuries because of the way I trained, I think. So the reckless, ruthless.
What's up, JV? Glad you can join us.
Passionate, like just train for the feel and the love of it is amazing. But the bigger you get, it can catch up with you. So it has to be refined at some point.
My testosterone levels was at around 50. One time it actually registered even lower, like 30. It was bad. I was pretty sick for about a week or so. That's when all my hormonal systems collapsed one day.
That's the only thing. But so I retired like 5 years ago, but being around Sam makes me want to fucking bodybuild again. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. This morning, he said, we were at the grocery store. He's like, it's 11 o'clock. I've been up for 3 hours. I haven't had a meal yet. I don't think that way anymore because I've been retired for 5 years now or more. So, but it reminded me, I'm like, oh yeah, I used to wake up and the first thing on my mind was, what the fuck am I going to eat? So,
Fuad won a couple of good shows. I mean, he was an excellent bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's very, very much, and that's this part of the thing that bothers me when people are commenting online and they're like, oh, he's doing this wrong and doing that wrong. A lot of the people that are commenting are veterans of the sport or they've been around for a long time, but a lot of them forget what they were like when they started, and that's the shame, right? Because when me and Ian talk about Sam or me and Mike talk about Sam, we laugh in a positive way because we're like, fuck, that was us, right? So it's a shame when people who 20 years later forgot that that's where they came from also. So, and that's why when people say, oh, you should change this or you should change that or you should teach him this or teach him that, I'm like, no, because those things, he's doing everything right for him. He looks better than I did at fucking 21. So those things will come in time as he learns his own body. Is it good to get tips here and there? Of course. Everybody should be like, yeah, you know what, you can try this, try that. But you don't change something when it ain't broke. So, no, it's like a fucking, it's like.
Mark, slave is to where, a person who purchased someone, the reason why slave owners purchase slaves is so they can have them work the fields and they can make money off the slaves. 2AM Vegan took Richard's content in order to make money, and Richard let him get away with it.
A blast from the past. So, yeah, it's pretty impressive. And then the other thing, too, is he's doing all this while in school, while with a full-time job, while also dominating the social media space. So all of it together is like, it's pretty insane to watch. So, yeah, now we're just going to digest the fucking 2 liters of milk I drank. Try and put
I see you burping a little bit over there.
You know what? It's funny when I watch Sam's videos. He's always burping like in between his sentences. Now I know why. No, it's gonna be good. We're gonna go. Sam, what do you think? We'll do my workout today?
Yeah.
Something a little different.
Probably not too much like pressing.
Not too much pressing.
Just because my front delts are like already pretty big.
I don't do a lot of. My front delts are too big. No, don't worry. I think you'll like the workout. We'll do some pressing, but it's not the primary. Like, it's not the base of the workout.
You know, we need a hostile funnel.
It's coming.
Okay.
Is it?
It's coming.
All right, that's legit.
I'm on top of it, Sam. Don't worry. Everything this year is going to be You came along at the right time because we got all new shit coming up.
I'm not gonna do the other hand. Just
He doesn't need to. He's got a big mouth jug.
I used to take Gatorade bottles, and then once I finished them up, I would then put them in the dishwasher, and then that's what I would use for my protein shakes.
about the little handfuls that people do.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
Funnel.
I've done that.
Oh my god.
You're not hardcore until you've done a paper funnel.
I've done the paper funnel before.
Okay. I thought you were only doing 50 grams.
Well, each scoop was a
Oh,
whole
it's half.
scoop.
Okay, yeah.
Just so I could actually pour it in without spilling it all.
Yeah, okay. My turn.
Sam, you always train with about 50 grams of carbs? Intro?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm trying to gain weight, I mean, that's 200 calories right there. You know, I definitely think there's maybe a marginal energy strength increase, but, you know, if I was trying to diet down, I mean, this would be 0 calories. You know, I don't love drinking my calories if I'm trying to lose weight. I'd rather eat 50 grams of rice before the workout.
Would you say, honestly, you feel like you get an extra pump, though, when you have the added sugars?
Yeah, I would say that. Just from being full.
Yeah.
More endurance probably too. Yeah, makes sense.
It's kind of hard to gauge the difference.
I feel the endurance when I have the extra Pico 2, but when I'm just doing CDX, I definitely feel more of a swole feeling when I'm training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to see what happens when I switch to doing less of it to none when I start trying to trim down.
Oh, you'll feel it.
Because I'm sure I've been exposed to just constant pumps.
You know, that's one of the hardest things about dieting is like that first. You've dieted before.
Yeah.
That first couple weeks, man, is the
That's
bitch.
when you're the softest, but you're also the smallest.
Well, it's also when you're like. I mean, it depends how you diet. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing, but just trim everything down slowly, then you don't notice it as much. But if you go from eating like cereal and fucking all that to eating like chicken rice, I noticed it like that.
Yeah.
Right away, I'm like, I don't feel that like super swole fucking feeling.
Then your body's got to get used to that again. So it probably takes a couple weeks to train for your
Yeah,
body
that's what I'm
to
saying. Like, it
adapt.
takes a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And
your
then
body adapts.
Yeah, and then you start. I don't know if it's because your body adapts or maybe you just get used to it.
Yeah.
But like, I definitely feel a difference when I'm eating shittier food with like lots of sodium and lots of fucking carbs versus like cleaner food with like less sodium and less fucking yeah. I can feel a difference right. I think that's why I keep eating shit.
Do you like it?
Because I like the swole feeling while we're training. Yeah.
An inflammatory response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post workout, you know, any of my viewers they're gonna recognize this, the cluster dextrin shake. So go a little extra this time. So 100 grams worth of cluster dextrin, and then 2 scoops of the milk chocolate ISO. So this is before even the actual post workout meal, but you know, I want to get some easily digestible carbs into the system as soon as possible. So I'm not a big fan of sipping on this, so I'll just chug it and move on to the next meal.
I tell them to drink a little bit slower, but because it's a protein shake, it's always good to, you know, slowly eat your food, one, so you don't choke on it, and also it helps the digestion so it doesn't mess up your throat or anything. But I mean, since that's a protein shake, I guess that's okay. But yeah, I've seen him lift there. We've reviewed a couple of videos. He is a very strong person. And no, I would pass on Fuad. I love Five Guys burgers. Those are, I love their burgers.
I gotta eat what you eat. I don't want to eat more. You can eat more. I'm not gonna eat more. How's it going? Good, how are you? Can I get a hamburger, right? And a little hamburger. Both are gonna have tomato, lettuce, pickle, tomato, ketchup, mustard. Okay. And I'll have a hot dog as well. Gotta have a hot dog. Yeah. Would you like any toppings on that? That's the she's yeah, I'll have ketchup, mustard, and relish. Alright. Fries, drinks, or shake today? No fries, but I'll have a large drink. Yeah, so whatever they want. Alright. Cheeseburger with mustard, lettuce, ketchup, and actually that'll be it. Mustard, lettuce, ketchup, and a medium fry and a large drink. Alright. That'll be perfect. I'm going to have a hamburger and a little hamburger. I'll both of them with ketchup, mustard, relish, pickles, and onions. Please, and pop. Ketchup, mustard, relish, and onions? And pickles, yeah. Alright.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. He's already got fans. That's cool.
They're all over the place.
You're adored, sir.
Chances are she probably didn't know who he was, but because anytime someone's filming someone like this, people think that they're a superstar, so they'll want to take a picture of him.
The message is spreading. Happening more and more for you? What? Happening more and more for you? I got another one. Yeah, one more. Yeah.
So how do you know Sam?
Oh, I watch him like every night. I've been following your blog for a while. Yeah, we watch it a lot. We love watching it. We follow a lot of your tips too.
Yeah, I'll keep pumping them out. The debut all over again. I have a lot of meals to catch up on. This is what Meal Tuesday, isn't it? I'm pretty good. I'm more than halfway done for the day.
So what time is it now? 10-ish?
Yeah.
Took a huge nap after we got back from Five Guys.
Yeah.
So still got a little more calories left. Because right now I'm at about 4,700.
Yeah, Fuad did say he has a big social media following, so yeah, I guess you're right on that, Leo.
Much I want to hit at least 52-ish. So let's see what we're looking at here. 11 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs in each of these. There's 3 grams of protein, but I mean it's from dough. I never count that. Like from bread, or it's nothing. So that plus, I don't know how large these cups are, but maybe 4 cups of milk. That's going to be another 30 grams of protein, 30 of fat, and almost 50 carbs, 48 carbs. That's perfect. I can take my vitamins and go to bed. In my mind, all these carbs right now, for one thing, it's going to help me recover, and then I'm going to be nice and full for arms tomorrow. So clearly I'm not too specific about where I'm sourcing them from, right? Like you haven't seen, chicken and rice all day. What were some of the carbs from earlier? I'm trying to remember now.
Cereal.
Oh yeah, the cereal. The cereal, that was the biggest one.
French fries, burger buns.
Yeah, the buns. I mean, yeah, oh yeah. Like for the most part, the calories are calories. That's pretty much always been my approach to it. Just because if you don't eat enough, right, you're not going to gain any weight. And if you end up eating too much, you'll never lose weight. So first and foremost, right, I find the most important thing is just the volume of food that you're taking in every day. Now getting into more specifics of like micronutrients and whatever, I've always kind of been under the idea that taking a multivitamin is at least approaching a level of equivalency to getting a very well balanced diet with all your potassium and electrolytes and whatnot. I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but 5,000 calories worth of chicken and rice may be a bit more time consuming to prepare rather than simpler stuff like this for me. But after this I'll just take my vitamins, and then after this podcast just go to bed. So that's pretty much it.
How many donuts are you eating?
I think 4. I got 4 on mine.
Okay, I'll eat the other 2.
He's there for you.
I'm there for you, brother. I don't need you any. How much milk?
I'll probably do 4 cups.
4 cups.
That's
many-
like 2 cups right
Yeah,
there.
this is 2 here.
Oh, I can't drink 2 fucking glasses of that shit.
Yeah, I might
I'm
just
gonna do 2.
Actually, 2 will be good.
I'm gonna do 2 cups of milk and a scoop of ISO H1.
Don't do the milk, please.
Because that way I don't have to do the other 2 milk. No, this lactate doesn't fuck with me, man.
Oh, it's
addicted.
lactate, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But yeah. No, I'll just do the 2, actually, now that I'm looking at it. This will be good. Trying to find, like, a fork.
Oh, over here.
Well, doing these React videos, it's always I try to keep things chill, and like I said, I'm gonna throw videos in and out, keep it minty, so.
Actually, mine should be good.
What's the fork?
Oh, I got the handle dirty.
What do you mean, because of donuts? For real? Wow.
I never touched it.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated bodybuilder.
Okay, I don't need a fork and a knife.
Yeah,
I'll just do
Double option.
Just cut it in half and do half at a time. But pretty much every time I'll get back from Kroger when I'm at school, and there's a Krispy Kreme box in the groceries, I'm just hunched over the counter. Very simple.
Krispy Kreme are great.
Here's your fucking. I gave you 3.
Those still white guy, yeah. I like your eating style, yeah. Just stick a butter knife in it and put it in your mouth.
I'm not about cleanliness per se, but I mean.
So this wasn't so much of a regular meal day. This looks like a cheat day. But it is a good idea. He's getting in his plenty of carbs. I couldn't eat that much carbs. I go into like a diabetic coma. But he's definitely going to be full for the next day now that he's fully carbed up. And if he goes and does his general diet, then yeah, he's going to definitely put on some muscle. But that's probably why he also has so many of those pimples, is because of all that sugar he's actually eating. As a young fellow, that will do that to you. So we're going to go to the Vince Goodrum Vault. I forgot what this one was all about, but hang tight. What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Saturday. God, I was fat back in the day. Yeah, that's when I was still at Verizon and I was eating out with clients and stuff. I'm glad I'm not that size anymore. Afternoon, just sitting out here chilling. Wanted to make this video today because a lot of you guys have contacted me about J Master's Instagram rant. I listened to a little bits and pieces of it there, but it was pretty much what I expected. Once again, J Masters are spewing out a shitload of racism. And, typically I would go and call him a fat, porky pig, ham sandwich eating son of a bitch. But, I'm actually going to stop doing that. Because here's the thing there. This is not really my responsibility to deal with J Master's behavior. That's entirely up to the Delray Misfits as a whole. That being Brad, Jason Genova, Big Lenny, everyone else that's involved. They need to decide whether they wish to keep J Masters around or not. Because at this point in time, J Masters is actually hurting the reputation of the Delray Misfits, if that reputation can be hurt. Now, we love mints. It's good for entertainment. Good for YouTube, good for everyone. I have no problems with it whatsoever. But, J Masters, his shtick is not funny at all. It's not funny making, the asinine comments that he's making, utilizing racism. But, like I said, it's not my problem entirely. This is a Delray Misfit problem. This is a Piss Trooper problem. This is a Genova problem. J Masters is a problem, and I'm just going to leave it up to the Delray Misfits as a whole to solve the issue as to whether they wish to keep around J Masters. If you want my honest opinion, well, you already know it just by the way I sound. They simply need to wish J Masters a good day and exit stage right or left, depending on how you look at it. Period. Because Jay Masters has done this over and over and over and over and over and over again. And he hasn't learned. Or he may have learned, but he just simply doesn't care. I think is the fact that he doesn't care, and none of his fellow brethren, Delray Misfits, wishes to do anything about it. So, to the Delray Misfits, to Jason Genova, to Brad, to Dale, to Big Lenny, and everybody else involved, even the Piss Troopers, even the Blow Crew, Grizzly Jr. You know, I'm not sure if he's a Piss Trooper or not, you know, haven't kept up with it. And I know some of you guys asked me whether I would be a Piss Trooper or not. No, I am not a Piss Trooper. I'm sure I can ask Jason Genova. Yeah, I'm a Piss Trooper now, so I was just trying to be nice. Not only that, I was working in customer relations, so I have to limit myself on things. About being one, and I can get a field commission to a colonel, but I am not a Piss Trooper. But in terms of in terms of J Masters, I'm going to leave it up to the Delray Misfits as a whole to deal with that whole situation. Because, quite frankly, I'm just sick and tired of giving a response to something that's pretty obvious. J Masters needs to go one way or the other. But that's entirely up to the Delray Misfits to decide where to go. And that's all I got to say today, people. Take care. Straight from the vault. I figured I'd put that up there because I remember saying that about Jay, and that rings true today. Oh, I did get my field promotion to Colonel, so. All right, let's see what we got next. We can do one more. All right, let's see what we got next. Doop. All right, next video.
Yo, what's up? Man, another let me make sure my eyes is clear. Just got finished working out. How y'all?
I'm gonna get to the food section.
Don't swear, this ain't for you. So Bella, I'm gonna have let me have I want some collard greens for sure. So bring the whole family down, man. Mega family. So in case y'all wanna.
Once again, we have a greasy eating out from Sean G.
In case y'all wanna get catered. You know what I'm gonna have? What's your name again?
My name's Bella.
Yo, y'all check Bella out, man. This is Bella. When you come down here to the one on 19, y'all got another location in where?
In Port Richey.
In Port Richey, but we at the one in Holiday, right? Y'all come and see Bella. Say, yo, Bella, I saw you on Sean G's YouTube channel. So Bella, I'm gonna have let me have I want some collard greens for sure, and then let me get
let me get some fried chicken and watermelon.
Slab of barbecue ribs for me.
What kind of sauce do you want? Mild, hot, honey? You can get it on the side or on it.
What's the best one?
I like the hot. Mine's the hot.
You like the hot?
But we take the mild and put a pure honey in it, or put hot in it to make it hot or sweet.
All right, so
Mild's like the regular.
yeah, let me get the mild joint.
On the side?
Yeah, put that on the side. I said collard greens, right? And what's the other sides you got?
I got mac and cheese, potato salad, baked beans, yellow rice, corn.
Let me get some. I got the collard greens. And the macaroni and cheese is good. The potato salad good too. You got cornbread. You got cornbread come with it. Yeah.
Of course, cornbread comes with it. Cornbread comes with any soul food, you idiot. All right, let's check out him eating.
I got some utensils. Check them out, y'all. The food looks excellent. Oh, man, what's up, man? You don't remember me, dead. From where?
Look at those fucking beads there, you know. What's going on with the beads? Looks like he's in the band African Boombata or some shit. I like that little pose he actually has. So, yeah.
The Wawa, with that little incident that you had in the Wawa, that was you, right? The holiday Wawa? A couple of months back with some dude, you were recording in the store, and some dude was asking you why you were recording him? That wasn't you? You had something different?
Yes, sir. Check them out, y'all. Mm-hmm. Collard greens is okay. Macaroni and cheese, I don't like. Thank you, bro. How much y'all eat? All right, y'all. So y'all come down and check my girl out. Nah.
You're gonna have to put some timestamps in this here. All he's doing is just eating collard greens and stuff. That wasn't too, yeah. Yeah, put some timestamps in that, because I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes and watch him eat some barbecue ribs or anything. If he says something funny, then that's fine, but yeah. Now this one might be minty. Folks, never film in the bathroom. It's just not cool. Well, that guy, there's 36 minutes. I don't know where the mints are, and I don't want to sit through 36 minutes. I don't think nobody wants to sit through 30 minutes just to find, you know, maybe 2 minutes worth of mints.
Watermelon.
If you have some timestamps for it, we'll come back to the video. Guess he's copying what Kali Muscle did. just all smacking his lips like a motherfucker.
Eat your watermelon, man. Eat your water.
Just smacking his fucking lips and stuff.
Eat your water, man.
Can't eat water, you stupid fuck.
Eat your water. Eat your water. Eat your water. The seeds too. Eat everything, champ. Everything. Eat your water.
He's eating the fucking seeds along with it, not even spitting them out. He's eating the watermelon and the fucking seeds. I wonder. I got an idea. Let me show you what I think of this stuff. This is what Collie Muscle's doing. Now, folks, if you're at a workplace right now, you probably want to mute this. You know what's coming next.
This is the Black Network Company, presenting for the first time the Pullman Porter Shoe Polish Variety Program.
Well, hallelujah!
What is that, Miss Nina? Now listen, Gates, you run along and chase yourself. This pie ain't ready yet.
Well, what kind of pie is that, Miss Nina?
That's a blackbird pie.
A blackbird pie?
There ain't no such thing as a blackbird pie. Why, don't you contradict me. Don't you remember that song I used to sing for you when you were a little pickaninny? Niners places in the kitchen. Here's the reason why. 'Cause the master says it takes a blackbird to make the sweetest kind of pie.
Yeah, that's what Collie Muscle's doing. I wish we have moved on from stuff like that. Yes, this is some ignorant stuff. But what Collie Muscle is doing is the modern day version of what I just showed you, folks. Just making black folks look bad. That's Collie Muscle right there. You know, he would fit in pretty well in the 20s and 50s. Yeah, it was kind of minty. Oh boy, I told you we're gonna have a minty show tonight, so. And let's see what we got here.
10.
You know, semi-retire, but
It is $42,000, whom I've never met.
Oh,
I want all of your money.
We'll skip this one. Nope. If I start playing that, I'm gonna, my show's gonna, I mean, you're gonna notice that it's gonna blank out.
So
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think maybe this
deconvert her
time it'll
if
be
she
different,
listens to
inshallah.
this.
And we pray that Allah keeps you firm on the deen and makes your affairs, makes everything easy for you, because it's not an easy thing.
Time
for
for Richard,
anyone,
peace be upon
you know,
him.
So inshallah.
Well,
And
during that time, I was where my grandmother was.
Oh, okay.
He was horribly abused, so I think that
Oh.
that's probably why I also fell away from it. Because
Okay. All right, may Allah make things easy for you, sister, and we all pray
Yeah.
for.
But please message me. Please email me, yeah? We'll get the show on the road for you. We'll get you sorted out, okay?
Okay.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, please. Don't be a stranger. This is the key. Don't be a stranger. Join the family.
Coming on now.
Join the
We'll play the whole thing because I was watching it earlier.
chat.
Holy crap.
Like, I'm
For an
live
hour,
all the
30
time.
minutes.
Just come and join the community. They have a Discord. You can join them there. Do you get me? Have a social connection.
No, I'm next.
Okay. I
I
hope
mentioned
And build that spiritual connection through your salah, so you can learn how to pray
No.
and things like that. Yeah.
Okay, I hope
Just
all of
paid.
you have a great day.
And yourself. You
Take care.
It's been a pleasure. Take care.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. That was nice, mashallah.
What a lovely start.
Honestly,
And I-
honestly.
and
And in the
I
words
think
of Monty Python, and now for something completely different.
Yes. Man.
So
It's vegan game.
yeah.
1 second.
So I'm familiar
1 second, 1 second.
with.
1 second. Right. I'm going to give you a minute to make your point, yeah? 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
man.
you want to remove that email from the screen, Hamza? It's just.
I'm sorry?
The email. Do you want to remove that from the screen?
I'm going to remove that. Yeah.
Not this.
Oops. All right. So start now. Go.
So you've made the claim that morality is objective and is created by God, because by definition objective means mind independent and God has a mind. You've made an error here where objective...
Well, of course, I believe in God. I mean, someone had to create us. There's nothing wrong with believing in God, and so forth. Someone, celestial or otherwise, I don't understand who created us, and it's not our job to understand things like that. But yes, I do believe in God.
is a misnomer, as morality could not possibly be objective where it requires a mind to exist. You can make descriptive claims that are objective, like if humans were to follow God or Allah's moral principles, they will experience more well-being and avoid suffering. But the belief that well-being is good and suffering is bad, that is subjective, and that is a set of subjective preferences that would require a mind to exist. Now, God may be smarter and wiser and know the best way to live in which...
Quick Pump with a $5 donation. Vince, I am sorry, I only like women. Am I out of the Goodrum group? Even though you're not a homo, you're still partly in. You don't need to be a homo to be part of the Goodrum group. So, again, thanks for the donation.
Vince, I'm sorry, I only like women. Am I out the Goodrum group?
I'm too old to fight Richard, but I'd still beat him.
Would generate the most well-being. But again, the idea that the outcomes God is looking for are good...
But again, thanks for the donation, Quick Pump.
...is a subjective preference and thus not objective. So your use of the word objective when you talk about morality is a misnomer. And I would, just because I'm not sure if all of you are familiar with my beliefs, I'm atheist.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you take this, Ismail. Yeah, but just quickly.
No.
Yes, it's yours. Okay. What do you mean objective? How do you understand the word objective?
Well, again, I defined objective as independent of a mind. Subjective is dependent of a mind. That's how the definition
independent
is.
Of a mind definition from?
Sorry?
Where'd you get the definition of objective from?
Well, I mean, that's the established definition that's used in philosophy. I believe if you look up any like modern English dictionary, they use essentially the same definition.
Can you quote one?
Okay, like I'll look up Mary.
I can already see what the issue is. Richard needs to, if he wants to actually debate with them, he needs to read the Quran.
Merriam-Webster, maybe?
Yeah, let's see what he says. Remember what he said, without mind, yeah? Objective.
Mind, yeah.
Yeah, so expressing or dealing with facts or conditions as perceived without distortion by personal feelings, prejudices, or interpretations. So that is a different way of saying it, but that is independent of a mind.
No, it didn't say independent of mind. You just added it. You just added it in there. How can you even reading the definition requires a mind?
Right, but
so you can't even know what is objective without the mind. Is what I'm saying. Or you can't even know subjective without the mind. You can't know anything.
So again,
if you don't have a mind, you're dead.
Right.
You'll
so
be a dead
in
man
order
without a mind.
to experience anything, you need a mind.
Did you understand his argument?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
make an argument. So
never said. No. How would I make an argument if I never spoke?
So
exactly.
I don't know what he's responding to because I didn't say this.
Well, Hashim was talking. I thought you were talking.
What I'm saying is, without the faculty of reasoning, which requires your mind, obviously, you cannot even be alive.
Right, but that doesn't.
He's exactly correct.
Deal with the logical issue of you claiming.
Well, you won't have logic if you're not alive, my friend. It's irrelevant. Everything is irrelevant if you're not alive.
Right, that doesn't deal with the logical issue of you claiming morality.
Exactly. You need a mind to even process logic.
Okay, well, you're not really engaging with the argument I made.
I think you're just ignoring what I'm saying. You don't even realize it.
Well, you're ignoring what I'm saying.
You just said you didn't make an argument. Now you're saying we're not engaging with the argument.
Yeah.
Well, again...
Did you make an argument or not?
So you're the one who's claimed morality is some sort of objective truth from God.
Did you make an argument or not?
Sorry?
Did you make an argument?
Yes.
Right, so what's your argument?
Okay, well, I just read it out. Like, do you want me to formalize it?
Yes.
In, like, a syllogism?
Yes.
Okay, P1, let's see, God has a mind.
Just cut this.
P2...
Yeah, we reject that.
Sorry?
We reject that, man.
That's why you reject P1, God has a mind?
Yes, because here's the thing, man. You come with recycled Christian arguments of evil, Euthyphro's dilemma stuff. You don't bother to read any of our theology. You don't bother to read how Muslims have...
You notice what I said beforehand? Richard hasn't obviously read the Quran, so I already knew that this was coming along, folks.
They've been dealing with this for 1,400 years. You don't bother to look that there's a reason why the problem of evil has historically not been anywhere near as big of a problem in our history than
I'm not talking
in the
about
Christian
the problem
faith.
with evil.
I get that. No, it is the problem. I mean, you're based. No, it basically this is a tangent off of this. That's why I'm just tackling the base. It is. Yeah,
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the problem of evil. Do you even know what the problem of evil is?
You're gonna have to be quiet while he's
I
talking.
do. Yeah, I mean, if you don't interrupt, I do. I know the logical problem of evil, the evidentialist. I know Euthyphro's
Yeah,
dilemma.
and this has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does, because it has a point to. It's a tangent off of Euthyphro's dilemma, where Euthyphro's dilemma, for people who don't know, is basically this dichotomy. Is something morally good because God commands it, or does God command it because it is morally good? So what you're saying is, what's it called? The good of God is the objective standard. The moral standard of God is based on a subject, i.e., God. Yeah, that's why if you've engaged in any of the Muslim literature,
so I'm right.
Yeah, no, we're not. Oh my goodness. I'm acknowledging what you're stating. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm telling you because you claim.
Well,
let's
you just
remember,
stated that God is.
Can you not interrupt, sir? Can you not interrupt? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sure.
So you claim that I don't understand what you're talking about. You claim that this has nothing to do with the problem of evil. I've just disproven both your claims. So take them back or don't proceed.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty well. So
Why
you made two
is
claims.
my
The first
camera off?
claim. I don't know. Brother Hamza, why is this camera off? Was this a...
He didn't bring anything to the fight. He hasn't read the Quran. You know, that's what I said in the very beginning. It was, once he started talking, it was pretty clear that he has never read one word in the Quran.
Is this Did you turn it off by accident? Because I don't think we turned it off.
No.
It might have been Brother Hamza accidentally might have turned it off because he turned off his.
Right. Okay, I see.
Yeah. No worries. The point is, you made two claims. The first claim was problem of this has nothing to do with the problem of evil. Do you even know what the problem of evil was? Showed you that I do know what the problem of evil was in all its three forms that we're talking about here. You said that this has nothing to do with the problem of evil. I've demonstrated that it's a tangent off of Euthyphro's dilemma. Then you admitted that I understand your position when you already made a claim that I don't know what I'm talking about with regards to your position. So you made three claims. I've disproved all three. Now, are you ready to admit and take back everything you said, or are we not going to proceed?
Okay, sure. You know what the problem of evil is. So again, the logical issue here is
So
that...
do you admit that you've been wrong so far in the last three claims, the only three claims you've made so far?
Well, like, is that ignoring the proposition I made?
Sure. I'm just asking a simple question. Can you answer?
Well, I'm asking a simple question. Is that ignoring the proposition I made at the beginning?
No, you've made three claims. I've shown you that you're erroneous. You've acknowledged that they're wrong.
I'm just asking if that has to do with the proposition I made at the beginning.
Boy. If he reads in the section of the Quran for all column, basically in the Quran, evil in their minds, the way the Quran reads is it's the refusal of Satan to bow down to Adam. That's where evil originates, according to the Quran. You know, he's obviously not read it, so, you know.
We're not gonna...
So he's basing his arguments on a Christian Bible whenever, you know, and while the Quran and the Bible itself are somewhat similar, there are some distinct differences, such as the origin of evil.
Move to the proposition unless you show that you're,
this has nothing to do with the
somebody who's not disingenuous. No, it does, because did you make three claims or did you not?
Okay, I made a proposition at the beginning where I had a 1 minute, allotted amount of time. I'm not saying I'm wrong there, but as far as my claim that you don't know what the problem of evil is, whatever, sure, I was wrong. I guess you know that.
Yeah, no, not just that. I've already said you've made three separate. I didn't look.
You know what? I'm not really interested in arguing about whether you know the problem of evil or not. Like, I'm only really interested in arguing the proposition I made. So...
It's like you can't even not straw man what I'm saying. You're like choosing to like obfuscate and like try to demean my points by just sticking to some. Like,
I'm the one obfuscating?
Yes, you are. So because here's the thing:
you're the one who's not talking about the proposition.
My friend, we won't even move to the proposition. If you've made three accusations, I've shown you clear and obvious to everybody watching.
Is a question
not
an accusation?
No, you've made three claims.
So I asked you if you knew what the problem of evil is. That's not an accusation.
No,
that's a question.
No. You made three separate claims. You said this is, first of all, not a you said, first of all, do you know the problem? First of all, no, actually, you said this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Then when I said this is a tangent off of Euthyphro's dilemma, you said, no, it's not, and this has nothing to do with the problem of evil. And then you said, do you even know what the problem of evil is? So sure, you want to say 2 claims and then maybe a sarcastic rhetorical question? Fine. Point is that if you're not genuine
okay, sure,
enough,
you're right about everything. Can we continue along with the actual conversation? Like, I'm not really interested in debating about the debate.
Okay, now that
he's debating about evil, and he's never read the Quran. The thing about it is, if you're going to debate with Muslims, then you have to debate based upon their beliefs, as far as the origin of evil is concerned. Richard should have the understanding as far as to what they actually believe. The problem is he doesn't know what they believe because he's never read the Quran.
You admit, no. I mean, it's important to have decorum, etiquette, and to show that you're not somebody who's just here to debate for no reason. Because look,
that's great. I agree. Can we actually debate now?
Yes, we can. I mean, I'd appreciate if you don't police my speech and learn how to not interrupt. Thanks. So, point is that by the way, I'll let you speak, of course. I'm not going to interrupt you. So, point is that if you've engaged in the way we, as Muslims, tackle the supposed dichotomy and supposed issue of Euthyphro's dilemma, this tangent that you're bringing, you'd know, is not a problem for us. So, have you engaged at all with what we as Muslims, like how we deal with this at all, or no? Because there's no point of me debating somebody who's not at all engaged. I'm more than happy to teach your position, but then there's no point in us debating when the other side hasn't even begun to engage with the content.
Okay, can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what do you want from me now exactly?
Okay. So
seriously, are you trolling or what?
You just were complaining about things I said about the debate. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about now.
Let me just interject here just to clarify something to both of you. You see, have you engaged with the Muslim literature on this subject?
Well,
bing, bing, ding, 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 ding. What did I just say, folks? He hasn't read the Quran. He's debating and he's never read the Quran. Ever. How can you debate with Muslims if you've not read the Quran? If you're debating about their religion, what's the first thing you got to read? The Quran. Hang tight for a minute. We're going to finish up in just a minute. Jeez. What the fuck?
Well, no, and I don't think I really need to because I'm here to debate your perspective, regardless of whether it's Muslim or not.
The content.
So you're doing a critique on something you've not read.
Sorry.
This is serious, man.
Okay, sorry.
See what they see what I see, obviously.
Like, I made a proposition and I'm here to argue.
No.
If you feel like you have an argument against my proposition, then go for it. I don't know how it's relevant whether or not I've read up on Muslim literature.
My friend, your first premise is literally an assumption about a Muslim theological position.
You can reject the first premise.
Pause, please. Look, I'm sure you've debated many people on veganism, on many other issues. I'm sure you're interested in philosophy, etc., etc. And I'm sure you'd know if you're a good debater, there's no point of debating somebody who is, you can't argue with stupid necessarily, or not stupid, ignorant, or uneducated on a topic. You could teach somebody that doesn't know, that's fine. So I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying this.
Looks like it cut off for a little bit. I'm not sure what happened.
Basically, how much do you know? Because your first premise entails that you've done some research, you've engaged with Islamic positions, and that's why your first premise is assuming a specific Islamic theological position on God.
Right. So like, you understand that you can reject the first premise, and we can argue that, right?
Yeah, but do you understand the first half of what I said? Did you understand the first half of what I said? I'm not interested in arguing.
It's a yes or no question. Do you reject P1 or not?
I already gave you we rejected in the beginning of this conversation. However, that's not the point.
So you reject P1. God does not have a mind.
Yes,
okay,
we
so
reject
that. Argue that. I would argue God does have a mind, and you believe that.
No, I mean, okay, look, the problem is you can't argue because you've admitted that you've done.
Well, I can't argue because you just keep filibustering. But if you allow like discussion to occur, we can argue.
Oh my goodness!
Speaking English, do you believe in God?
No,
laughable.
Well, how can you be arguing God has a mind?
So in the Quran, there's many references to God having emotions like anger. So if something has anger, it would have a mind, correct?
That's in a Christian Bible. He has not read the Quran.
So this is the point. Are you arguing God has a mind because of what the Quran says? Are you doing an internal critique?
I mean, it's not really relevant to either internal or external.
Let me tell you why it is relevant. The internal critique, it's the funny thing is he admits boldly that he's done zero reading on this position in Islam or any it seems. So, but he's doing an internal critique, which is like it's nuts. Like I actually thought, to be honest with you, because like I know you're somebody that does philosophy debates on veganism and stuff. I thought, however, to be honest, like this is this is a standard atheist
in the Quran
approach online. So, sir, you wouldn't be able to explain what's in the Quran because you just admitted that
in the Quran or not?
Done zero engagement. Of course, I believe in the Quran.
Okay, well, the Quran says God feels anger, so in order to feel anger, you would have to have
with all due respect, you've engaged in exactly zero amount of Quranic exegesis. So I'd appreciate it.
Well, that's great. I haven't. So, do you believe in the Quran? You've answered yes. Do you acknowledge that in the Quran it states that God can be angry? Sorry?
Vegan gays, it seems that you've literally listened to me for I don't know how long now, and you've yet to capture the whole point, which I've been reiterating to you many times, which is I am asking about your level of engagement to determine whether there is a debate to be had. I don't know about you, but it's quite
engaging as much as I can, but you're not interested in actually arguing the topic. You just keep asking me whether or not I'm a Muslim scholar.
No, you're engaging in the wrong thing. You're interested in engaging in a debate on something you have never engaged in, academically or even research or read even as a hobby.
Because you won't argue with me.
No, how you learn is not trying to debate somebody who has learned the material. No, I mean, this is your basic debates.
Well, I don't need to have much of an understanding of the material. Like like all I need to know is whether or not you believe in the Quran and whether or not the Quran has made statements that would suggest God has a mind. And
how do you understand?
If he had read the Quran, if Richard had read the Quran, he would have an understanding as far as to the belief on the origins of evil. He has not. He's trying to tell Richard that. Well, we're gonna wait until he gets kicked out of the room. That should be the minty part. They're gonna obviously kick him out of the room in just a minute. So, but that's the whole thing you got to know. So,
how do you understand what the Quran says?
Okay, well, I've seen English translations, and there are several mentions of God feeling emotions like anger. So in order to feel anger, that would necessitate a mind, correct?
So do you think that you could just pick up a Quran and start performing exegesis of verses willy-nilly based on your
whims and desires? Do you believe the writings in the Quran to be accurate?
Oh, boy. Do you understand
the writings in the Quran to be accurate, yes or no?
Are they preserved? Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Okay, and does an emotion like anger necessitate a mind? For something to feel anger, does it need a mind?
Oh boy. My friend, did you just understand what we just explained
to you? Okay, that's a yes or no question, and now you're dodging again.
We're not dodging. We're giving you a very clear cut.
You're
Oh my
dodging.
God,
I
it's
asked you a yes or no question, and you can't even answer. Does an emotion like anger necessitate a mind?
But Hamza, do you understand the principle that I'm laying out here?
Yeah,
Is it maybe
can't, maybe I could debate Hamza or Mansur because he's not even willing to answer yes or no questions, like very simple ones.
I got a brilliant idea.
If you're still listening, do some reading of our literature, scholastic literature, in terms of what we be.
Wow. That is cowardice to level 9,000. Bro, they have no ability to defend their fucking positions. None. Holy shit. That went worse than I thought it would. That is so... They're so fucking triggered. I can't believe that they'd get, like, so terrified of...
They didn't get terrified. You just didn't know you didn't know any of the material. When you're discussing something like the Quran, the Quran is complicated, much like like any other Bible. It's not something that has a yes or no question to it there. But they were getting upset because he obviously had not read the Quran. He doesn't know. If he had knew what the origin of evil is in the Quran, which is the refusal of Satan to bow down to Adam, that's the origin of evil in the Quran. And he didn't even have the basic knowledge to know that, So he was just asking yes or no. He wasn't debating. He was just waffling through like an idiot. Can't do that. So sad. So freaking sad. So sad. Dexter's in the back laughing at that. Well, Titus actually won that exchange. That was funny whenever I actually saw the event itself, but, they were like, I think they finished in like 9th and 10th place. Who's the guy on the right? Which one? I think that's Pablo next to Dexter. Let me see who that was. Oh, I know who that is. I can't remember the guy's name. He retired. He didn't. He only competed in. I do know he only competed in the pros for like maybe 2 or 3 years, and then he was out. Good old memories. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Hey guys.
428. This better be minty because this is some women stuff.
That gets me off. Something that's adventurous or interesting or taboo doesn't necessarily change anything in the hierarchy of my relationships. I'm sure that makes sense to a lot of you guys. You guys are pretty familiar with me by now. But yeah, I fucking love facials. Getting cummed on, my tits, my face, everything just like all over this area, my décolletage. That shit is good. I enjoy it. It's fun. The only thing I don't enjoy is when it goes directly into my eye. And I don't think anyone really enjoys that. I think the guys might enjoy that because there's kind of like this small little target here. And if they get it in there, it's like, haha. And it's kind of like something that a guy would do to another guy if it wasn't gay. Let me try to reiterate that. You know how guys like to prank their guy friends, or guys like to do something annoying to their guy friends? In that way, it's kind of like your boyfriend or your guy that you're sleeping with kind of pranking you in a way that's like one of the guys type of thing. But with his penis and with cum and with your eye. So yeah, when it gets in my eye, it's like really, it makes my eye like bloodshot and it fucking hurts. But other than that, everything is fair game. And it's so funny because Jay will always be like, oh, I don't want to come in your face. We're supposed to stream or you're supposed to make videos. I don't want to ruin your pretty makeup. And I'm like, nah.
That wasn't Pavo. That was somebody else. I can't remember. That could have been Jason Arntz, actually. Yeah, that was Jason, I think. I could be wrong. I do, yeah.
It's okay, I'll fix it. I think if you trust someone, then it's okay to let loose and do things that you wouldn't normally do in real life in bed. Degrading things, scary things, dominating things, pain things, all kinds of fucking things. Can this guy shut the fuck up? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about facials, bukkake, and it's porn. Do you like watching that stuff in porn? Do you like doing it in your real life sex life? Let me know. I have a few really interesting topics coming up. I'm gonna do a video on pain and how much I love pain. And I'm also gonna do a video on celebrities that have rejected me, which is gonna be really fun and really upbeat and lighthearted. And interesting for you guys, because you get to see how I try to interact with celebrities that I wanna sleep with, and how most of them usually don't respond. And I would like to hear in the comments if you guys are interested in those topics as well. But before I go, why I think guys like facials. Or giving facials, obviously. I don't think it's as much about dominating or...
I don't know, I've given lots of facials to guys and girls. I mean, the only thing is that, you know, you have to make sure they're okay with it, but, you know, I'm like, no. Sometimes they want me to squirt in their face, I'm like, okay. It's gotta go somewhere.
Degrading the woman, at least in Western culture, as much as it is just seeing your...
Wally, how the fuck can that remind you of Jasmine? This is a 10. Jasmine is a 3. Come on.
Or cum, like something that came out of your body, on the pretty face of the girl that you're sleeping with and care about. I think it's more of an innocent thing than a lot of people think. And obviously, if you're sleeping with a guy that has the intent to just degrade you and treat you like shit, and that's something that's reflected outside in the actual relationship, and you don't like that, voice it or get out of the relationship. But for me, I can be with a guy that completely respects me, loves me, is interested in me, and cares about me, or someone that I consider to be a really close friend that I trust. And what we do in sex doesn't reflect on how we feel about each other outside of sex. All's fair in love and war, even coming in the eye. So I think a lot of guys also just like it because it's very taboo. Like a lot of women would not be okay with it. But if you have a woman who just wants her face drenched in your manslaughter...
I mean, you're comparing Jasmine to Tara Babcock. I mean, come on, really?
Like, isn't that hot?
Here, let me show you something here. You see that? Those are tits right there. Those are tits. Okay, she's dressed nice. Look at the face and then look at Jasmine's face. You can't compare the two. Come on. Wrong!
Doesn't that make her a little kinky, a little desirable that she wants to do stuff like that? Even if she doesn't necessarily like it for herself? If she's doing that for you, she's pretty down. I usually don't even wash it off. Like, when it happens and it's like the end of the day and I don't have anything else to do and I'm not going anywhere, I'll just like rub it into my skin and just leave it there. And then when it dries out, it like cracks and like gets stuck to my clothing and it like hurts. So I'm like ripping my clothing off of me and like, it's just a disaster. But I don't like washing it off because I like the taste, I like the smell, I like going, and like licking it all up. It's wonderful. Some of you guys are cringing right now. Lighten up, it's just sex. Everyone does it. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. I hope you...
Well, that was very minty.
What's up, guys, and welcome...
I mean, I'm sure some of you piss troopers would definitely come in her eyes and her nose and everything like that. But she's obviously a very kinky girl. But, you know, at the same time, she is a porn star. So, I mean... so, what do you expect? Alright, what we got next? But I thought it was a little disgusting saying that she waits until it dries and cracks. You know, and stuff. But... as we say around here, what it is what it is. I think we've watched this before, but it's always good mints.
All right, I've had other beginners ask me, hey, you know,
this one's new.
Is there any tips you would give us? And that's to just master your different positions for scales that you think that you're going to want to use, like this. I'm working with the E pentatonic here. All right, just master those different positions. Work on them over and over and over. I'm not used to doing it on camera, so I was a bit sloppy with that compared to normal. I made a little cheat sheet, and it's useful. You know, just work on them over and over and over. It's always nice to end back on that root note, makes it sound more complete.
Actually, he's getting a lot better at the guitar. That wasn't too bad. Wally, I'm just drinking coffee. She's gonna make a great mother one day. I mean, she is there. I mean, look at her. I mean, she looks pretty good. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that would drag their balls through 2 miles of broken glass just to hear her fart on a walkie-talkie. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. I mean, I'm sorry, but when you look like that, you know, you can pretty much say what you want. You know, guys will still be wanting to get all over her. You know, just saying. All right, next video.
Balenciaga's power is growing stronger by the day.
Yes, I did say that. Guys would literally drag their balls through 2 miles of broken glass just to hear her fart on a walkie-talkie.
We must act quickly to stop them, before it's too late.
I know someone who could help.
Lift or lift not. There is no try.
Your father was the best lifter in the galaxy.
The leg day is over, Anakin.
You underestimate my workout.
Pain is the path to the gains. Pain leads to damage. Damage leads to repair. Repair leads to growth.
I don't like protein powder. It gets everywhere, and the scoop is always at the bottom.
Have you heard? There is a new Balenciaga handbag coming out.
No.
I thought not. It's not something the Jedi would tell you.
Anakin stopped training.
Not Anakin. How could you say that?
He was deceived by Balenciaga.
Anakin, you are going down a path I can't follow.
It's not my problem you can't afford Balenciaga.
What in the blue hell was that? I like the video. It was good minty, so. But we gotta trim up a couple things here. Let's go back to the vault just to keep things minty, and then I have my other stuff. Let's do a classic from the vault. What's going on, everybody? This is in my Ascot days here, so. Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday afternoon. Just washing some clothes. I'm about to head out for a little bit. Go for a walk in the park. Do a couple of other things. But just wanted to hit you guys up with this message here. I know a lot of you guys have been contacting me about Big Rob's self-destruction and everything, and they wanted to have my opinion, seeing as how, Big Rob came and made a video about me for something that, I didn't do whatsoever. And, quite frankly, I feel kind of sorry for Big Rob because, a lot of people tried to warn him, including Jay Masters, not to go and put out these hit videos here against people there without getting all the information whatsoever. But at the same time, I had also warned him that these guys were not his friends whatsoever and they were going to betray him. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened there. I tried to explain to him that, but, he just simply didn't listen. And a lot of you guys, y'all wanted me to go after him, and give him an Order 88, for example. That's what I actually give. I don't do 66s, I do 88s. As in the Star Wars universe, just simply do a galactic purge. But, I'm not going to really do that there because, Big Rob has enough problems. Is this the right video? Let me play this through. As it is with trolls up there leaving packages and stuff and harassing them on the phone itself. And, that's just not my style of things here. An Order 88 is only for very extreme cases here, And like I said, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but I don't think it's time right now for a galactic purge of Big Rob there. But one thing I need to give him some advice, and to all you guys that are trolling him, just let him go, man. Just cut out all the trolling and stuff like that because it's not really worth it. It's just simply not good for business there whatsoever. Big Rob has already gone through enough. I think he's obviously learned his lesson. This isn't the right video, folks. This was hang tight. That's not the right one. See, I got thousands of videos, and I still wear an ascot on occasion. I'll have to look for it later. That definitely was not the one. Unless I've actually removed that one. So, oh, this one's it here. I got it now. This one's private, so here comes a private video not been seen in many years. Going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday afternoon, and I'm just sitting out here just chilling, about to get me a little bit of late brunch, and I want to talk to you guys today about this charity match between Bitch Rob Fitness and Johnny Bravo. And that's right, I've called Bitch Rob Fitness a bitch because lately he has been talking shit about me on Instagram, and I do not appreciate that there, Big Rob. Now, as I stated before previously, I will not help you in your fight with Jay Masters because I can handle that fat, greasy motherfucker by myself there in regards to his racial comments here. But you, on the other hand, you think you got a whole new slick game that you've been pulling lately. You've been making all these nice little cookie cutter videos on YouTube, and then when it comes to Instagram, you go all to the wall with the great one. Up there talking shit about me and saying a whole lot of very bad things you have been a very bad kitty. A big fat pussycat to be exact. But this is not about discussing our personal affairs. I will get to that down the line. Today we are going to discuss your charity boxing match with Johnny Bravo. And the actual outcome is no different than Mike Tyson fighting against Jerry Seinfeld. You will get into the ring and you will get knocked out. First round knockout. Psst, psst, psst. Sort of like that little Street Fighter thing there. Hope you guys like that there. But that is a general outcome in terms of the fight between Johnny Bravo and Big Rob Fitness. So now that I've addressed that, I'm going to personally address you, Big Rob Fitness. Now, Big Rob, as I stated before, you've been on Instagram talking shit about me. And you think that you think that because I haven't said anything lately means that I'm just ignoring it. No. I was busy with other personal affairs. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm not busy with personal affairs, you know, it is time for me to talk to you there, Big Rob Fitness or Bitch Rob Fitness. Keep my name out your damn mouth there, boy. I will insult Jay Masters for his racist tactics by myself. I do not require your assistance here. And here's the reason being. You are a turncoat. You are a Benedict Arnold. Anytime someone actually tries to help you out and something goes wrong, you turn around and stab them in the back. You are a deceiver. And nobody wants to work around a deceiver. You understand? Bitch Rob Fitness. You are a liar. You are a perverter in friendship. When someone tries to be a friend with you, when someone tries to give you good advice, you don't take it, you use it to your advantage. And that is wrong in all accounts. So, Big Rob Fitness, Johnny Bravo, once he finishes making mincemeat out of you, boy, once he gets finished making dog meat out of you, you will have to contend with the great one. You understand? You have bitten off more than you can chew, you big pussy cat. I will be coming for you. You will be verbally abused from now on. Anytime the name Bitch Rob Fitness leaves my mouth, it will be followed by an immediate verbal attack upon you, boy. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I will once again cut the wires, just like the wires is cutting your house there. I shall make calls. You understand? I will not put up with your shenanigans anymore, Bitch Rob Fitness. I have had enough of it. Now I've been sitting here dealing with my personal affairs, and now that they are over with, I come to you and let you know that these shenanigans and all this shit talk will cease. No more Instagram shit from you, boy. No more. Do you understand? You call me out on Instagram again, and you will feel the fire of the great one. And it will burn. It will burn. I will burn you out like ether. Your soul will burn. It will burn. So Big Rob Fitness, you better keep your mouth shut. This is your final warning. Order 88, baby. You are messing with the HNIC of YouTube, the head nutritionist in charge. And I am warning you, boy. You mess with me on Instagram, you keep talking that shit, and I will make that cold-blooded sausage, because I am the real cold-blooded sausage maker. And I will snatch you up, put you in the grinder, and make that cold-blooded sausage. So get ready. If you continue to make comments about me on Instagram. This is your final warning, Big Rob. No more shit talk on Instagram about Vince Goodrum, about the Great One. Or the Great One will grind you up into sausage. And that is all I got to say. Another classic from the vault. Yeah, I actually had that on private, but gotta keep things minty. So every once in a while I'll pull something from the vault. I think we've got one of those here, so. Well, that's when you can do some extra stuff on YouTube. Let's see, did we play this one? Yep.
Balenciaga's power is growing.
36 to 43. Oh, yes, this one is a classic. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a damn good mince. Damn good mince. Yes, indeed.
Now, the problem I have with you guys saving this fucking live stream is we've got a couple of confirmed homosexuals in the Delray Misfits. And you guys who are so hypercritical of me are going to give a pass to both of them. Now, one of them looks like King Kong and has got a belly that it's all fucked up. But he's my friend, so I don't want to talk about him. But the other one, you guys give the other one who sucks cock a pass. And I want to know why you give the other one a pass, because he's had dick in his mouth, and we're quite sure they're, maybe, I don't know, maybe a dick in the ass, but definitely a dick in the mouth. And you guys fucking fully support this guy, and you guys...
I wonder how drunk he was that day.
Guys, figuratively on the internet, suck his dick, and he's a fake Christian because he's a dick sucker. And you guys come on here and trash me because I'm the only misfit that will stand my ground and pretend that Lenny never said this shit about him. Like, all the other pussies are going to just like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Not here on the Big J channel. I fucking heard it. I fucking received it. I understood it. Andrew Kalura sucked dick. You guys want to play games? Like, oh, Jay, you're not a real misfit. Well, of course I'm not. Because the misfits have turned into a bunch of guys that suck dick. And guys that won't call out other guys for sucking dick. The next Misfits convention, when Andrew Kalura comes down to Bradford Manor, and Lenny's there, and Prince Andrew's there, 50% of the guys there will have sucked dick. So, when you enter an organization where you find out that 50% of the people have sucked dick, you get out of that group.
Yeah, I remember this one here. I was just sitting around one day. I actually was at work, and I had to actually, that was one of the things I had to put on mute.
You guys want to harass me? Fuck! Harass me, I don't give a fuck. But what about Prince Andrew or Brad that are friends with these people that suck dick? Come on, man! The Delray Misfits has turned into a complete shit show. You got some decent people on both sides, and you got dick suckers only on one side. Okay? What side do you want to be on? There's decent people on both sides. Okay? No matter what side you pick, you're going to be on the side with some decent people. But right now, there's only one side with dick suckers. Okay? Can I make it any more simpler for you guys? And Brad ain't switching sides. Brad is sticking with the dick suckers till the day he dies. Because deep inside, Brad is a dick and sucker. Because he's so buried deep in fucking child support. He's gonna be sucking dick soon. Fuck him. You guys wanna fuck with me? You wanna call me out? Fuck you guys. Go on Brad's. Go be with Mr. Dick Insider.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Father. Let's see what we got next. Interesting. Says I've played this before, but I've never seen this. Weird. Maybe I played it last year.
So that's like Glasgow too, isn't it?
People make Glasgow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Glasgow. Let's go meet some people in Glasgow. Are you John?
Torres.
Yes, that's me. Cold day in Glasgow?
Quite cold today, aye. It's all just rain.
Yeah. What do you do in Glasgow to boost your mood?
Go and have a drink at the weekend.
Would you say it is a Scottish people spirit?
Oh, Scottish people like their wee drink. Or like their big drink. Like their wee swally.
What do you say, swally?
Wee swally. A drink. That's what we call it.
Hey, Andrew, what's up?
It's Wally.
John is absolutely brilliant, a very friendly Scottish man. How long have you been living in Glasgow?
59 years.
All your life?
All my life. Oh, so you're engaged?
Yeah.
Oh, so how did you meet?
In Hong Kong, in a
Hong
pub,
Kong?
where we're having a swally.
Oh, you're having a swally, and you met the good lady, and you gave her a wee bit of the chat.
Yeah.
You're right, big man. You're right, big man.
What does that mean?
No, but you
Oh.
you alright, big man.
You're right,
alright,
big
big man? I did not understand.
Oh, another wee slang of, are you going out in the piss tonight? Meaning, are you going out in the booze tonight?
Scottish people are super friendly. When we just arrived in Glasgow, we were told that actually in Glasgow, most of the restaurants, I would say 95% of the restaurants, are not owned by chains. All the restaurants in Glasgow are family run. I was recommended to come to this Italian restaurant to try out some amazing food, so let's go. Hi, we want to get lunch.
Is this a troll video? All it is Scottish people eating.
This whiskey. This is the guys that they've made the Loch Lomond whiskey. They've been working for years to make this, and then you put Coca-Cola inside. No,
it's a crime.
Yeah, they put you in jail for that.
完全冇刺鼻嘅感覺咯。有冇見過 whisky 可以咁樣喺個口度落
Getting on it.
？Getting on it?
That means you're getting steaming.
Get steaming?
Like get drunk, getting steaming, and getting mad with it all mean you're getting steaming.
Why is every Ouija slangs about alcohol?
Because they're all steamers. They're all alcoholics.
有在学英文，但是其实很少可以跟母语者有这么长的时间可以跟他们讲到话。
There are more than 1,500 over the.
What's the mince on this here? It's just him traveling to Scottish. I mean, he's probably a homosexual, but, you know, there's no mince behind this. Educational, that's for sure, but not minty. I mean, I have no problems reviewing videos and stuff like that, but if it's not of a minty nature, you know, something that probably
Fuck you, guy.
Piss troopers would like, then, you know, I gotta pull the strings on that. Sorry, no tortilla.
And I'm a top. I'm never a bottom. I'm a top. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that, for real. You gotta support me because you feel me. I like men, and that's just, it is what it is. I'm a top. But I'm a top at the end of the day. That's just what's going on. No, I didn't mean that. I said I meant that I like women. Wait, no, I didn't mean that. That came out wrong. I said I like women. Oh my gosh. Bro, they gonna bully me now, man.
Here's the thing, folks. He said he was a top. Now, if he was talking about women, you see, what he does is it doesn't make any bit of sense. He's obviously talking about gay, and now he's trying to walk back the words. But here's the distinctive thing. If he wasn't gay, then why would he go and say that he was a top? You know, if you're dating women, of course you're going to be the top naturally. You wouldn't have to say that. The only time you would say that you're a top is if you're in a homosexual relationship. Plain and simple, folks. He's a homo. Like me, he's part of the rainbow, you know. But as far as him being a top, if he was around me, the great one, I mean, I wouldn't date the ugly motherfucker, but if he was around me, and I whip out this big black cobra black snake, he wouldn't be a top with me, that's for sure. You know, pants will be down the ankle, face will be on the pillow. You may want to bite it because I'll be... And that, folks, is where the line is. You wouldn't be a top around me, that's for sure. But if you're dating a woman, why would you have to go and say that you're a top? That doesn't make any sense. He just came out being gay. That doesn't make any sense, folks. Women don't top men, you know? So why in the world would he go and refer to himself as a top? Of course you're going to get bullied because you spit out the truth, you know? But you shouldn't be bullied at all, you know? It's okay to be gay. Midpoint. Well, 13 minutes we can watch it.
You do this routine right here every day. You could do this routine every day, 7 days a week, for 30 days in a row. No such thing as overtraining in calisthenics. No such thing. I've even seen, when I was in prison, I seen niggas in prison lift weights every day.
I've seen China's porn videos. She definitely isn't a top. She is big. And I already know Nicole Bass. She wasn't a top neither.
For 358 days in a row. No such thing as overtraining. Still build muscle. Still build muscle. You gotta be. See, this is live TV. Damn alarm going off. Right in the middle of my video.
Yeah, I agree. After tonight, it's only going to be just one Sean G video a day. Because he gets kind of boring saying the same thing.
You got to get your proper rest.
But I'm going to let this one play through because I cut the other one out. So I got to be nice and make up for it.
You got to get your proper rest. If you're getting your proper sleep, you taking naps, you can work out every day. You can work out every day. That's 6. 6 sets in the back. 6 sets in the back. Top of the 7 coming up. Top of the 7 coming up. Work out every day. Every day. Ain't on no medication. No high blood pressure, no diabetes, no erectile dysfunction, no cholesterol, depression, none of that shit. None of that. Goddamn nigga in great health.
Talk slick, OJ.
Tell him, man. Straight prison workouts. That's it. No gym, no creatine, no protein powder. Just reps. Just reps. Get your ass out the bed and come up to the park. Quit watching TV. Watching Pornhub, jerking off all day.
He knows good and well that he's jerking off and watching Pornhub. He's wearing that necklace because he has no self-awareness. Either that or he's wearing those chestnuts because he has a pet chipmunk or something.
Seven sets in the back. Seven in the back. 7 in the back. You gotta lead an active lifestyle, man. You gotta lead an active lifestyle. Just because you turn 50, that don't mean you goddamn start looking for retirement. I ain't gonna never retire. What that mean? To stop.
Well, I can't do pull-ups anymore. I weigh too much. Sean G has, he has very little legs, so it would be pretty easy for him to do pull-ups.
What that mean? What they do that?
Someone my size, it would be very difficult. I used to do a lot of pull-ups back in the day, but once I started bodybuilding, it's just impossible because I weigh too much.
You gotta lead an active lifestyle. Same way when you were a younger man, you gotta keep with the same thing, and it's all a mentality. It's all a mentality. A lot of y'all used to be the captain of the football team, captain of the basketball team. Now you captain of the Twinkie team, the cake team, the goddamn soda team, the Burger King team. You eat none of that shit. Top of the 8th.
Big Boy hasn't competed yet. Once you've competed and your arms wear out, that's one thing. I guarantee when Big Boy gets my age, he ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Prison style, chin to the bar. Chin to the bar. Chin to the bar. Park 4. Park 4. You leaving, man? Let me get a picture, man. Yo, my man, let me take it. Can I get a picture with y'all too? Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, we're gonna make a rule that there's only one Sean G video a day.
Do that in the gym. The games is locked in.
Yeah, this is not minty, folks. I want to be fair to everyone, because I get yelled at whenever the show ends that I should